Hey, up you two, YTPC. Look here. Look here yonder. You can't call me an old misery bugger now, can you? I says to Bob I was going to put tray up. He says, good lad. Get tray up, lad. First time I've had a tray up in absolutely years. It's not much of a tray like, but it'll have to do. I've made the effort. You're having a good day. I hope so, because by God, it's been rough over here. We've got this storm Dara coming over, been hitting us. Up to winds of over 90 mile an hour. It's been absolutely hellish. Those on the west coast, Denny, if you're watching, mate, I hope you're all right. I'll send you a text later and just make sure you're all right over there. And that's Denny from Rats and Reticles. We've been chatting on the phone now and again now, and he's over that side, and they got it really bad. And they say Denny Rats and Reticles, he's got like an air gun channel, bit of vermin control, you know, all about air rifles, what have you. Interesting bloke. Look him up. I'll leave his details in my description box. But I hope you're all right over there, mate. But by God, last night, it's windy. It's never stopped. Wind has just been absolutely horrendous, and rain. I let dogs out last night and nearly got taken out by a low-flying dumpy bag. I was all tugged up, waterproofs on, everything else, letting dogs out for a peek. Dogs were all wrapped up. And I just walked down to end a bit of a path here to look up and down the road. Next thing I'm out, this dumpy bag just right in front of my face. Honest to God. Death by a dumpy bag. And it's just never really let up. Been absolutely hellish, and I think I've heard there's been one fatality. And, you know, thoughts and prayers up to their family, like, you know, but by God, it's been horrendous, and there doesn't seem to be any letting up on it yet. But it's rough, it's bloody rough, like, it really is. Anyway, housekeeping today, because I say I've never stopped. I've been sorting through papers, I've been putting this tray up. It's been a day for like in house and getting sorted out and having a square up. Because that porchway there was full of all that stuff out at the cupboard. And I do put lights up at Christmas, like I'm not that miserable. And I do put like quite a lot of lights up outside. But I couldn't get to plugs for all the stuff what was in there, so I had to sort it out. So when I get my lights up outside, I'll show you those. Housekeeping, it's me Old Faithful, it's me Hardcastle 102, Jack of London, and I've got some connoisseur's choice in it. So Christmas. It's come early for me, and it's God bloody hell. bottle of whiskey from Mark, back country pipe, and bottle of brandy off Bob, and then Steve popped in last night. By God, I will be Christmas spirit, won't I? It'll be a distant memory of Christmas if I get through that lot. My gum it will. And also, sir, you know who you are. I got a letter this morning, and I've got it. And as I say, you know who you are, and just thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. My gum, it was. But I am going to write you a letter, personally, like, you know, I'm going to put pen to paper to thank you. So that's all I'll say on that. You do know who you are, and you know, you're a lot out there going to make me into a gibbering bloody wreck. But thank you. So no, it has been an awful day, absolutely awful. Bob was saying it was rough over there, like, and it's a day for doing now, it really is. If you don't have to travel in it, don't go out. Stop in front of the fire and keep warm. Good mugs, these, aren't they, Steve fella? You'll have to call in. You must call in sometime when you're passing. I said that yesterday, and we'll have a right good gossip. So it's just a bit of note today. I've got another point for you. You know, when I was in hospital all those years ago, and things were a bit dark, and I wrote a few poems. And today's, if I can find it, is titled Bogies. Bogies. So here we go, let me get fired up. Sometimes they're hard to get to and difficult to reach. Some can be so big. Sorry, I'll start again. I'll start this again, sorry. Have I got my right glasses on? Yeah. Starting again. Here we go. Sometimes they can be hard to get to and difficult to reach. Some can be so big in size that they affect your speech. You try to be discreet at times and pick it with your finger. But when it snaps and dangles down, you know you've got a clinger. You grab it with both fingers and give it all you've got. You pull it very gently, so you're sure you've got the lot. It stretches like elastic as it travels down your nose. My God, this thing's enormous. It must be coming from my toes. You've reached the final hurdle, and you've given it all you've got. It's out and around your finger, a gloopy ball of snot. Now if you've got no hanky, it leaves only one thing to do. Open wide and eat it, because you've done it from age 2. So that was another one I did. I hope you've had your dinners. Writing those kept me sane just about. And anybody, you know, we all have troubles. We'd all, you know, sometimes we've all hit hurdles sometimes in life, and sometimes they can be worse than others. And but keep your mind busy. That's the main thing, keep your mind busy. Otherwise you're going to stew, and that's what I did, and that's how I started writing poems and what have you. And it kept me right, it kept me my head above water, so something like that we can call it. But there's a few more I think in there to look through. And then a final one which is a message in it, so we'll read that one another time, where it'll be the last one I do read, and I'll try and get them out of the way. I think there's only about another 2 or 3 or something like that. There's not many. There was more, because when I picked them all out, I thought, oh, they're all there, but a lot of them are copies, but there was some more. And I don't know where they are, because there was some belters in there. But if we find them, we find them. If we don't, we don't. So guys, that's it. 9 minutes, nearly 10 minutes. It's long enough. Because if you have them hour long, folks get bored and they start putting you on 2 times speed or whatever, and then you miss half of what's being said. Right, have it. enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're in this weather, you know, be careful. Just if you don't have to venture out, don't venture out. And as always, be kind to each other, because if we're all kind to each other, we all get on, don't we? And everybody's happy. All right, everyone. I will see you after the weekend, Monday or Tuesday, and I'll see you later. Take care now. Ta-da.